When you hear the proponents talk about Oregon, they present it as 10 years since the laws passed in Oregon, and it's been perfect. There hasn't been one problem, one mistake made in Oregon. Now think of that and what the probability and plausibility of that really is. 341 people have died of assisted suicide in Oregon. So 341 people have been given a lethal dose of medication, and there hasn't been one problem, one mistake made. And in 10 years of this law being on the books in Oregon, there hasn't been one abuse, is what they'll let us believe. And think about any law that you know that's on the books, and whether you really believe that any law has covered a span of 10 years without there being a violation to that law. One of the things we hope voters will consider is all of the discussion we're hearing about our healthcare system in America and how our healthcare system is viewed by many as being broken. And the fact that assisted suicide being legalized combined with a broken healthcare system poses significant risk. We all have heard about the increasing cost of healthcare in this country and the efforts to manage those healthcare costs through managed care, HMOs, and health insurance companies trying to manage those costs. And when faced with the choice of legalizing assisted suicide, we have to keep that in mind, because we all know how managed care works, that they provide doctors with incentives, especially in the final 6 months of life, because that's when the costs are the highest. And then we have to think about the pressures to keep costs low, not just in managed care settings, but in the healthcare setting. And that there won't have to be direct coercion. Simply denying claims for therapies and treatments, or delaying therapies and treatments that someone may be needing and requesting, that it may be enough to pressure someone to consider assisted suicide. The burden of the broken healthcare system always falls on, disproportionately, on the poor and other disadvantaged groups, including people with disabilities.